Yo, what's up, man? This is my response to Leave It in the Ring on Mayweather. Mayweather, what can I say? I think he's one of the best boxers in the world. My problem with Mayweather, it's probably the same problem with everybody else. He comes into the 147 division and proclaims to be the best at that weight class when he hasn't fighting anyone at that weight class. That's my problem with him. I'm not saying he's the best. He's one of the greatest, man. But the thing is, if you're going to proclaim that you're one of the best, do it at your weight class. He should have proclaimed to be the best at 135, 140. Come back, fight Marquez. Fight Marquez, man. Fight Pacquiao. Pacquiao's at 130, 135. He's fighting at 140. I don't know, but he's more of a natural 135 because of his height. Fight those guys, beat those guys, and proclaim to be the best at that weight class, man. But don't come to 147 and proclaim to be the best when you have so many great 147, so many great welterweight fighters. Right now, this is what I think. I know a lot of guys have a different opinion on this, but him to come to be like this will be like a rough 97 question. Who do you think he should fight at 147 to proclaim to be the best? This is my answer. It wouldn't be Paul Williams, because nobody wants to fight Paul Williams because he's 6 feet tall, man. He shouldn't be at 147. I mean, it's enough getting your ass beat by a 147-pound like Inio Quintana, even though he came back and beat Inio Quintana. That's what he should have done in the first place. He's too big for that division. Man, even Margarito's a little bit too big for that division. But if you were going to fight anyone in that division and proclaim to be the best, it should have been Margarito. And since Margarito's out of the picture now for being a cheater, it would obviously have to be Miguel Cotto. Because you could say Mosley, okay, but Mosley, you know, if he would have done that at Mosley's prime, but now, I mean, if we're going to talk about beat someone that is definitely a champion at 147, and that is your age, and that is in prime, it would have to be Cotto, because it's going to be Berto, because Berto, he's starting off to do his thing, and Clutie, he's still trying to make a name for himself. So obviously, for me, it would have to be Miguel Cotto. So if he were to go out there and fight Miguel Cotto and beat Miguel Cotto, I think that's where you can actually have some respect for Mayweather. Because I don't even know why he's trying to dodge that fight. Because honestly, if it were to be my opinion, I think Mayweather has the tools and the ability to beat Cotto. So why is he trying to dodge Miguel Cotto? I don't understand, because I actually think that based on his quickness and his skills, he can beat Miguel Cotto. And I'm more of a fan of Miguel Cotto, but you know, like I'm saying, you know, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to boxing, I'm not looking who I'm a fan of. I'm looking who I think I can win. Who can win? So I think Mayweather can beat Miguel Cotto. So I don't know why he's trying to dodge that fight, or why he's been dodging that fight for so many years, because really I don't see the reason. I see that Mayweather could actually beat Cotto. So I hope that happens. I hope that if Mayweather comes back, and unless I know he's training, I've heard he's training. I think he's just training to fight Pacquiao. I think that's a whole big reason of him trading, because he knows he's gonna make $20 million off that. Which I'm not trying to hate on that. If you can make your money on whatever you're doing, man, do your thing. I mean, don't let anyone use you. But if you're gonna fight Pacquiao, then just go back to 140, 135, and say you're the king at 135, 140. But don't come to 147 saying you're the best and saying you're the pound for pound fighter at 147 when you're not, because you haven't faced anyone that is truly a threat to you at that weight class. And if you were to come back, fight Cotto, man. Fight Cotto. I don't know what the problem is. Like I said, I actually think you can beat Cotto. So, like I said, I'm still more of a Cotto fan, but anyway, I love Mayweather. I love his skills, his ability. He's a great fighter. I think everyone's problem is the same, what I'm thinking. He's proclaiming to be the best at a weight class where he hasn't faced anyone. And that's my thoughts, man. That's my thoughts. And Leave It in the Ring. Much respect, like always, y'all know. And much love. And, man, catch you on the next one, y'all know, baby.